friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing another layout for paper issues for the Spring Has Sprung challenge for April. If you want to buy something from the shop, my code is Rachel20. All right, so I'm using the Pink Paisley Paige Evans Turn the Page collection. Still using up a bunch of those pieces. So I found some fun layering pieces that I thought would be great to use. But first, I'm just going to start by putting foam on the back of the photo. I don't know why I started with that, but I knew that I wanted it to be a little bit elevated. So I'm putting my layers together, just kind of seeing what will fit, what will look nice. This is a picture of me with a candy apple that we had gotten from Disney and that we brought back and we were eating. And yeah, I'm just kind of experimenting with different layers. And some I'm going to just start gluing on because I knew I liked it there and I figured there's no point in waiting. Of course, a pretty little doily. And that little piece. I know it's probably for like journaling or something, but I really like the way it just rounded out nicely around the doily, so that worked. And then it was a perfect opportunity to use that Hey Sugar embellishment. I don't eat a lot of sugary things. I do have like a big sweet tooth, but we try to avoid those kind of things because it's good for us and our mental health. So yeah, I haven't used that yet, which is weird just because I do have such a big sweet tooth. So it was the perfect opportunity. I'm probably just looking through my papers right now, trying to figure out. It just needed something more, so that's when I cut that paper for the top, and I start with that. It does change up a little bit, but that's kind of how it starts off. Of course, my line keeps getting more and more wonky. If you guys aren't a part of the Paper Issues Friends and Fans group, you should definitely go join us there. We have challenges every month. So at the beginning of the month, we post all of the challenges that we have for the month, and then you can participate along, and there are some winners at the end, and it's all so much fun. I feel like ever since being on the design team, I have part of my duty is to do some of the challenges, of course. And it's just made scrapbooking so much easier and so much faster. I did do some of the challenges before I was on the design team, but now that I do them so often, I realize how helpful it really is. So I definitely encourage you to go join us there. And if you ever are feeling stuck, it's kind of a good way to get out of a rut. And because I'm doing the Spring Has Sprung challenge, I thought lots of flowers would be appropriate and lots of fun colors. And yeah, when I put it all together, it did feel very springy. And now, so I'm just tearing up the papers. I just liked that look a lot better rather than the perfect looking, not straight, but trying to be straight lines. So I layered those up and I liked that a lot better. I think it just there was just too much white space. I love white space, but for some reason I just felt like there was too much of it for this one. And yeah, so that's why I felt like it needed this on the top and the bottom to just pull it all together. So I'm just trimming off the edges. And bada bing, bada boom. There we go. So now I have to decide where I want the whole little cluster. And I decide for the top because at first I was going to do this for the white space challenge. So I wanted to make sure there was lots of white space or whatever the actual name is. But then I realized how springy I was taking it to, so it made sense to do the spring challenge instead. And then I'm going to title it Seriously? Because that thing was so huge and delicious and so good. And to bring more of that white in, I think I put that heart somewhere. I think I put it at the bottom. I do put a cluster at the bottom to kind of even everything out because it felt pretty heavy at the top. Oh yeah, and I was going to use these. Seriously Yummy, I was going to write, but I don't know. I just felt like those. Okay, so this is what was going through my mind. You see how between the M in Yummy, the first M, and the R in Seriously, there's just like too much awkward blank white space, and the colors were just not working for me. I was just totally not feeling it, and I was like, nah, not doing this. Taking it off. We'll just keep it at Seriously, and that's good enough for me. So time to start the cluster at the bottom. Nope, not yet. Just kidding. Gonna put that up. I'm almost done this chipboard sheet. Oh, maybe that wasn't a chipboard. Oh, here's the chipboards. I'm almost done that chipboard sheet. I just want to like get everything used up on that because I hate when I have this giant chipboard sheet with only like 3 things on it. It feels silly. Feels totally silly. I just like to use my things up to make room for the new because on the way, well, by now I'll most likely have it, but on the way is the Flourish collection, Maggie Holmes, and the new Pick Me Up collection by Paige Evans. So I got to make room in my stash for those things and to kind of like justify having all those products. You know what I mean? I don't like having too much stuff. Even though with papers, it's challenging because I feel like I just have so many papers and it's so hard to use up all the papers. But that's okay. That's all right. Could be worse. All right, so I'm making a little cluster at the bottom. That little teacup has nothing to do with nothing. I don't know why that's there, but it's going to be there because I probably just wanted to use it up. So there's that. And I'm going to put that on foam. And I think I'm going to, I take out my stamps and I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. Not too much, but a little bit. Put that at the bottom. Do I add any more stamping or is that it maybe? That's okay if that's it. Oh yeah, now I'm getting the Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine out. Nope, not gold. Coral. Coral Color Shine. That's right, because I realized I didn't have any. Well, I in that oh wow at the top, there's a little gold, but otherwise there's like, or is that like a rose gold? No, I don't know. But I didn't have enough gold for me to put gold on it. I was like, maybe I should try a different color for once in my life. So I did that. And I'm going to do just a teeny tiny bit of journaling. And I put a little sticker at the bottom as well. Just kind of messy, scribbly journaling. Oh, and a few enamel dots. How could I forget? Can never have enough. I feel like those just kind of draw your eyes to and from different points. I like that. And brings in all the colors together. All right, there we go. Finally decided the enamel dot placement. And so this is a Maggie Holmes sticker book. I just like to do the final touches kind of thing with this book. So with these stickers, so I, of course, had to put Life is Sweet. And hashtag good stuff. That's right. And I think that's all I do. I think I look through it a little bit, but that's pretty much what I decide on. Oh, and a little heart, of course. to complete it. Have a cluster of 3. That feels better. Yeah, so I think that's it now. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and here's the completed layout. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.